You're live.
Maybe you could wait a minute or two.
Hey guys. We are live here.
We should probably give it a minute.
Yeah. Is there anyone there yet?
It just went on.
I think Shaq's there.
You're. Yeah, I wish. I don't.
Okay, I think we might get 12.
Clove and Leo's wedding's gonna have more.
We don't have any comments yet.
Well, that's normal.
Nothing's happened. Is the beverage ready?
Okay, I determine
Should we turn the setting up?
this is a complicated mission.
I'll just drink this then. Okay.
How do we buy
We
viewers?
just had 3
I know.
viewers. We don't have money to buy viewers.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's how people become famous. Okay, they got bots. So
We need bots.
Yeah, but they're
But sometimes we get bots.
Can you
No.
make a way?
They just try to sell people
They
things.
try to sell you t-shirts.
and scam.
Dumb.
It's fun. I still have that kind of.
Jennifer Pigeon is watching.
I told Lily
Hi,
she-
Jennifer.
Jennifer, which one?
Pigeon.
Hi, Jennifer Pigeon.
That's my brother's house right there.
She's bringing 14 kittens or something to her adoption.
I think she's only got 10.
I think pretty sure she said 14. Maybe 12, 13.
Oh, I mean, if you're counting cantaloupe
Yeah.
and
Well,
yam yam.
No, she's bringing.
Okay, we got a
she
few
tells
people
too.
She
watching.
does.
Yeah.
How many?
Jackie, see how
2.
Lydia so
That's fine. I don't care.
I have a real fun story about these glasses, but I'll
Yeah.
tell it to you after you drink out of it.
Yes.
It involves dead birds. It's fine.
Has anybody asked a question yet, Jack?
Not
Or-
quite yet. Nope.
That's okay.
I can't read it.
Well, that's not what I was thinking.
Has
it
anybody
was.
commented on my Laura blanket?
No one's commented on it.
Not yet.
People.
It's just Jennifer Pigeon.
And one other person. Who's the other person?
Me. No. No. There's what Sugar Britches is watching.
Oh, who's that? We like her. She helps us get cats when they won't give them to the rescue. She's just a nice lady that likes to help cats.
She asked first, which is good.
And then she goes and gets them and brings them to us. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay. Do you have questions? Should we start with our questions?
I mean, we got
Yep.
some here. Might as well start with those.
Okay.
This oil.
Ash is first. You spilled that everywhere. Okay. Ash has
am
the
I
first
reading it?
question.
Yeah.
Okay, Ash said, we got the
Hi, Lisa.
citronella oil all over this. How much does it cost to care for a kitten from day 1 to adoption versus cost of adoption? I had several people who were opposed to the adoption fee and didn't take into account the cost associated with all that care.
Great question.
Well, I mean, the great thing is with the getting them. Well, first of all, getting them fixed. Luckily, we're a nonprofit, so we get a little bit of a discount when it comes to the spay and neuter cost. So what our females cost us $120 just for the spay. That doesn't count any of the vaccines or any of the food. The males cost us $100. But again, does not cover any FERCPs. It doesn't cover rabies. It doesn't cover snap tests when we do them. It doesn't cover. It doesn't cover the microchip.
Well, or dewormer,
Or
or flea meds, or any of the.
Or food and litter. So honestly, we had talked about one of these times, even a bottle kitten, is how much are we spending each time, and having maybe a few fosters that are willing to track that from the moment of intake to when they get adopted, what those end up coming out to be. But if you look at just what we would pay for spay and neuter and vaccines, that alone, I think if I calculated right, it usually costs us anywhere from about $150 to $200 just for spay and neuter, all of their vaccines, dewormer, all of that. So we don't break even at all. That's not, I mean, no rescue's ever going to break even. It's just non-existent. Luckily, we get donations to help cover that, because if not, nobody would ever stay in rescue. Nobody would be able to afford it.
Well, something as simple as a fecal can be over $100.
Yeah.
You know, blood work that a cat needs is over $100. So.
Well, and you think of the cost of even.
Can we ask Jennifer how our audio is?
Jennifer, how's it? Well, let's see if she's still in. Jennifer is still in.
Do not make me live through
Can you guys comment? Somebody comment on our audio. Let us know how it is.
We were told it's not good on a different video.
That one was not bad either, other than me like yelling.
It was a little low. I needed a mic, ideally, but
Nobody's
must be great.
Okay.
It must
Yep.
be wonderful.
Yep.
Then.
Or they can't hear us to even hear this ask the question.
Maybe
Could be a little louder.
Project your voice.
We're going to move the
a little
camera a little closer to just... There we go.
But you,
Yeah.
that's good.
Kind of quietly. It was.
Okay. Yeah.
Just project your voice a little more.
Squirrel.
Don't talk about it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we got more. Right. So if it goes perfect, you'll break even. I mean, yeah, I mean, everything goes perfect. You adopt them out the first week. Yeah. We do have a question. Can you, from Laura and Marie, can you guys talk about the colonies that you take care of? We're gonna have to talk way louder. Apparently, audio's breaking up, is what we're being told, and they can hear me talking, but not you guys. Probably. Just 1 second. We got it. Got this. It would. That was probably my bad. How's that? Is that better? We have.
Oh wait, Lauren's calling us directly. Hold on.
Yeah, probably
No,
saying.
no, she hung up.
Yeah.
Lauren, call back.
All right, here we go, Clark. Come back. Okay, hold on.
I'm
okay.
guessing that's probably gonna help.
Okay,
Fix
the
it.
question was about the colonies. So
Yeah.
we
Hey,
have the,
wait, don't. What are you doing?
Yeah. How?
Wait, is it better
How's it now?
Is it better now? Shad had his earbuds in,
Yep,
and it
my
was
bad.
going through that and not his phone. So I think we fixed
That's
it.
probably.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Yep.
Okay, I think it's better now.
Let us know if it's better when you get
Okay.
back off the phone with Jackie.
It's better.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Bye.
That would be my
That
bad.
makes me giggle because
Yeah.
that was Lauren, the trapper at the Mexican grocery store.
Uh
How everybody's
I mean, everybody's
saved
got a
in my
name.
saved in my
now.
phone. Colonies. So our main colonies are all along West 11th and then North Bertelsen. In 2023, we did a colony with animal control on North Bertelsen, and we did 43 cats. And I think they're down to, I think Tom said about 18. We've lost quite a few over the years. But that's a well-managed colony because it's a flag lot and nobody can get into it. So there's not a lot of coming and going with cats. Can you sit?
How many how many cats-ish do you think are in all these colonies that you do?
Probably 250 total, give or take.
But
I mean, there's days sometimes where
What is it? Personal. Oh.
so you're feeding 250 a day.
about
What does that cost?
yeah.
Way too much? A lot?
Well, Burleson I would say probably goes through 4 large bags a month, so $120 give or take, and then the bigger colonies go through 2 big bags about every day and a half.
Yeah.
And then we do provide food too if we've worked a colony in someone's yard or helped out on their property or something. If they can't afford them, we give them food often.
Okay, it's a great thank you.
I
to
would
at
say
least
we
for-
probably spend $500 a month just on feral food.
Just on feral food.
Just on feral food, yeah.
that doesn't even count the
But
wet
that
food
doesn't
that we
also
have to,
include,
that we have
it
to
also
use.
doesn't include the gas.
No,
Yeah.
And
your
like,
time and
Yeah, I think I did the math, and when I was trapping last week or the week before, I put 600 miles on my car, just in cat stuff.
Yeah.
Because I
You're
only
gonna
work.
catch up to me.
But you drive like
I know.
for a paid
I
job.
drive for my job.
My work is 1 mile from my house, so like all those miles is
catting.
delivering supplies, delivering a trap, picking up a cat, taking something to the vet. Yeah. In the evening.
It's a lot of driving.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of dinging on the phone with those questions.
No.
Oh, all right.
It's Jack's one. We have another question on it.
Okay.
That from a different one.
Any recommendations on how to get a neutered male cat to stop spraying? He started about 3 weeks ago. The vet diagnosed him with a bladder infection. He's finished his antibiotics, and they said he has to be on special urinary food for the rest of his life. He's under 2. What could be happening? I would suggest that, what did he say? 3 weeks ago,
They said he had a bladder infection.
bladder infection. He's finished his antibiotics. I'd say that he probably you should check that urine again. See if the infection's back.
Yeah.
Also, Dr. Shea says that after 6 months of repeat behavior, like inappropriate urination, that it can become a habit with cats, and then good luck. No matter what the reason for the urinating was, they're going to continue doing it afterwards. And Dr. Shea knows everything.
If they didn't have a diagnosis of a bladder infection, I would question what's different outside too.
Yeah.
Because one new cat outside could,
Yeah.
Totes.
yeah. I mean, just similar to like colony life. One new cat shows up, and like the dynamics of everything. And you foster adults, I foster adults, Shad fosters adults. One new adult can change everyone's mood. So, and outside, I mean,
Yeah.
like,
And because, what did he say, he was 2?
Yeah.
So he's kind of just becoming an adult, so maybe, I mean, I don't think
And I
he
would
can do
assume
anything
he's fixed.
hormonal because he's fixed, but
well, it doesn't say he's fixed, but I would assume.
I assume he's, is he fixed?
I would assume that.
Follow-up question for the colonies. Is it medical care for the colonies? How is that taken care of?
That's fun.
That's also us.
That's us.
Yeah.
So the hard part is retrapping them. Like, we got hurt things all the time, but retrapping them is damn near impossible. I would say it's most easily done at North Bertelsen, and the reason for that is Tom is their steady feeder the same time every day. They don't leave their flag lot, and so you can drop trap them very easily because to get food they have to go to the same spot. Like, Simone has a funky nail right now over at the colony behind Autocraft, and there's no way I'm gonna trap her. It's not gonna happen. I could maybe drop trap her, but the problem is that she eats at 3 different food stations. So you run into then the Stubbs situation where that asshole was like eating from Walmart to HIV Alliance, like, and you never knew where he was going to be on any given day. And yeah, I mean, there's 3 cats that are new at the West 11th colonies in the last month, but finding where they are at any given night when you actually have the time to sit there and do the trapping never happens.
Well,
I mean,
and
there's been times where we've like let a feral go and not even had the opportunity to wash out the trap, and we're out feeding, and I'm like, who the hell's that? And I've thrown out a dirty trap just because I'm like, I don't know that I'm ever going to see this cat again. and this is my chance. And then you never see it again. The white cat
Mm-hmm.
that showed up at Toxic, never seen that cat again. I saw it that night, and the next morning it was eating at Sherry's, so it had gone a couple blocks down the road, but haven't seen it since.
Well, and their travel distance when they're not fixed too is fast. Yeah.
Miles,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Miles,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, but we do provide them with medical care. We've done an amputation. We've done 3 or 4 sedate and shaves for some of our bigger,
The longer, fluffy.
Yeah.
do you want to know what one of my favorite stories is? The one that followed you out.
Oh my, Burleson.
It still lives on Susan's back porch, just so that we're clear.
That's
So-
amazing.
So when we did that property in 2023 on North Burleson, that's a good story
Yeah.
because I think it has valuable information. So we did that property. We did 40 some cats, and while we were trapping them and everything, we were talking to the homeowner. We were talking to Officer Debbie because she was involved in the project because it was an animal control project, and she was like, "I think some of these guys are friendly." So we had gone through and picked, I think 8 that we were like, "I think these could be pets," and so we pulled those 8, and they got put into foster. They've all been adopted except Smudge, who's currently in the pet store.
Is that where she's from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Figured it out?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I went back through pictures.
So how long ago was that?
May of 23.
So she was back there almost 3 years.
Yeah. So I had taken, because I live at the end of Burleson, and so I drove that route. And because it was a nice flag lot with people watching the traps, I didn't have to sit there for hours. I would just, every 2 hours, the 3 days we were trapping, I would go back and forth and back and forth. Why are we laughing?
Oh.
No?
I'm not
Okay.
laughing about anything.
It's laughing at you.
I drove back and forth probably 40 times a day for like that 3-day period of trapping.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'd put a cat in my car, I would drive home, I would unload it. Like there was a lot of movement with the cats, but it was the same stretch of road. And so trapping was over, we've got all the cats done, so now it's just a once or twice a day feeding routine. And I want to say it was about 3 weeks in, Lily was like, "There's a tabby on our porch." And I was like, gross. Gonna have to trap it. And then I was like, wait, it has an ear tip. And I'm like, this is great. I don't have to do anything. Cool, new porch cat, I guess. And then after seeing it a couple times, I'm like, this thing has a very unique marble. It had that gorgeous caramel coloring in it.
Yep.
I'm like, this is a really weird printed cat. And so then I printed, stamped, yeah. So then I started looking up pictures, and I was like, what in the hell? And so then I would ask Officer Debbie for pictures, and she sent me pictures, and I'm like, this cat is from Burleson, and it was one that we microchipped, but put back.
Yeah, we thought he would be friendly.
Yeah,
enough,
we thought he would be friendly, but we had put him back within just a few days because, like,
Yeah.
that didn't work.
Yeah.
And I scanned him on my damn porch, and that was him. And he got let out at Burleson.
How long
And
is that?
2.5
it took
miles.
3 weeks. He's still on Susan's back porch. I mean, he wanders, but like
Is that like, how many miles was it? Was it like 2.5?
1.4.
1.4. I still
Yeah.
don't understand how he figured it out.
So
Because unless he got in your
I don't
car,
know,
do you
but
think there's
he-
any chance he was in your
no,
car?
I
He
asked the
clearly
lady.
loved you.
I asked a lady. I can't pet him. I haven't seen
That's
him.
besides the point.
But-
he knows where the food comes
So
from.
he's still here, but I asked a lady that does trapping in California. I just like found her one day and was like messaging with her, and she was like, "Oh no, he followed your car," and I was like, "How?" And she said, "I made enough routes, and he picked up the sound." And I would say that's true because if I pull into Sherry's or any of these places where our colonies are,
Yeah.
I don't even have to whistle sometimes. They just know.
I pull into the driveway and the dogs freak out.
Yeah.
Other cars pull in the driveway, they sleep through it.
My
Yeah.
sister's
There's
dog,
my
I can
car.
turn
yeah.
the corner
Yeah.
over by her house, and she's right up in the window. My sister's like, every time, the sound of the truck, she knows it.
Stubbs learned very early on that I keep my traps in the middle door, and the food comes from the trunk.
Yeah.
And so he would come running, and then he would sit 20 feet away and,
And
be
wait to
like,
see
"What
which
are we
door
doing?"
it
And if I opened the side door, he would just turn around and walk away. And then if I opened the trunk, he'd come over for food. So they're not stupid.
Did I
No.
see another question?
They're smart.
There's not Lance is watching, just so you know.
Hi, Lance!
Highland.
Thought I would let
Thank you for
you
helping
know.
clean
And
up the
Michelle
traps.
Bales is watching.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody who's watching. We're up to 11.
11!
Guys, it's
I told
time
you
to put
12.
your A game on. anybody has questions, feel free to type them out.
Text abusive questions?
Yeah, on my phone.
On your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Do you remember what they were?
I do remember one about ear tipping cats.
What? Oh,
Why?
Leslie doesn't like that.
Why?
Why
Can
do
you?
you do it?
Why do you tip? And is there any other
Why do
options?
you mutilate them, Jackie? Why?
Well, I mean,
Nobody
do you-
mutilates
I would do it. I would do it every
in
time.
a heartbeat.
Okay, but here's the thing: is
I hate it.
you can be sad about it all day long.
Thank you.
But until
My
you're
feelings are
doing
valid.
what Jackie's doing every single day, do you really want to go to a colony with all of the cats that have their ears still and not have any idea? I mean, you would still know which ones are
frozen
fixed,
yet.
but that is that visible eyesight. You know that
yeah,
that cat's
I don't-
fixed.
I don't.
Also, my opinion, to each their own, is if you're going to adopt a cat that you are getting and it's not fixed yet, and you know you're going to let that cat outside, ear tip it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just ear
It's
tip it?
friendly?
Yeah.
Kayla! No!
It does not hurt them. They're not hurt. It does
You
nothing.
should ask them.
They're under anesthesia. Did anybody ask me to cut me open when I had a hysterectomy? No.
Whoa.
I think you signed some consent forms.
It doesn't matter. I don't.
Jennifer
don't think-
Pigeon said cats are dicks, just so.
See?
Oh yeah.
I don't. It does not hurt them. It heals, just like their incision when they get fixed.
I mean, as long as they're done well.
Well, and
done with respect.
some
I mean,
there's a certain places that
there-
do a great job.
There are some that are better with the ear tipping than others, and that is.
But if you look at Simone, she's a perfect example. That girl is fixed, but her ear tip. When I get real close up there, I'm like, dude, if I didn't know for a fact that she got fixed like 8 years ago,
But-
I would have trapped her again.
Could you imagine what it would be like to be trapping and nobody's
Oh,
ear
that'd be
tipped?
horrible.
You
That
couldn't.
would be horrible.
Oh, yeah.
The same
Oh, yeah,
cats
no.
Over and over.
again.
No,
Well,
Toxic is
clinics
over
would be
30
going
cats,
out
and
of
there's only
business
like
because
4.
half of their appointments would end up
Yeah.
not needing
Yeah.
Yep.
surgery.
Yeah.
Or they'd make us start paying
I-
for the
and
appointments no matter what
I
happened.
get it makes people sad, but again, it doesn't change their personality.
No.
It doesn't change anything because it's going to heal and it's going to be just fine.
Oh, we got a question!
How long? Oh, by the way, Kristen Nelson says hello,
Hi,
Tara.
Kristen! Jim, you
This is from Dustin Isaacson. How long and how many cats and kittens have you rescued?
Oh, I wish.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
in our life or
Since
In
the rescue
since
started.
the rescue has started.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
Justin, like forever? Because I started this crap when I was like 4.
Dude, I've been in rescues the first cat I ever rescued was like 15 years ago.
Wow.
The first cat I ever brought in and tried to help.
So in 2025, we fixed a total of 619 cats.
Wow.
That's TNR
So that would
and
be the adoptables and the TNR. And then so far this
310.
year, 310. But that also doesn't include the community members. So we do fix community members' cats. We don't call it like a Queens program. A lot of people call it a Queens program, but we have a program where if your pet has kittens, we will take all of the kittens.
it is all or nothing though. Like
and
we
fix your mom for free.
we're
so
not gonna
those
take
count.
2.
Those count.
I'm
How many cats did you and the terrorist have before?
Okay.
Tara's asking Jim.
I
She
was
knows
trying.
this stuff.
I should have looked up our previous years, but yeah,
Well
between
over 1,400. I do know
Okay,
that.
Jim and I did over 800 by ourselves before we all merged.
and then how many? What did you say? I mean, we adopted out quite a few.
Yep.
Man, our phones are
I mean, I would say probably collectively, if we just had to guess, 4,000.
4,000.
Between all of us.
Exactly what was the wording on Dustin's question?
How many cats and kittens have you fixed?
Fixed. Oh, yeah, because with
Well, wait, no, and adopted. Sorry,
And adopted.
and rescued.
Oh,
So.
I mean, a lot.
That's a
So,
lot.
I mean, just last
You're right.
year and until June of this year. So, just between the two of those, we adopted out 416 last year and 166 so far this year as of the end of June. So, I mean, that's quite a few. I don't remember. I mean, I can go back and look their spreadsheets and stuff like that.
The adoption number has been 400 and something every year that we've been.
I want to say
running.
2020. I want to say 2024 was in the high threes,
Okay.
like the high threes.
So at least 1,200 in the last 3 years.
which is insane.
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
really great.
And then the TNR numbers are probably quite similar.
I mean, we've TNR'd what? I think we're at 147 so far, just halfway through the year.
I think
What's in it for you to TNR cats? Like for a rescue, what's in it?
No more kittens.
No more kittens. No more kittens. The more we fix outside, the less kittens we're gonna have to dig out of a bush.
yeah, it's really
So-
all about prevention. That was going to say the more important question than how many cats have we adopted out is how many lives have we prevented from existing?
Yeah.
And there really is no way to know that because how many years of the future would these cats have been born rolling over? And that's the most important thing. And what was that last question? What's the benefit of TNR?
Yep.
Yeah, because we don't get any adoption money.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're paying $45 on a good day, 120 on a
Bad day.
bad day.
Hi, Jim.
Jim's in the catio where he belongs, and see, that's his happy spot anyway. What's up?
They can see you on the
I'd
camera.
say so. Last summer, we got contacted by somebody who, at their business, had a mom and kittens. People always forget it takes two to tango, which is silly to me.
Yep.
So there's a tomcat out there
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
2 adults unfixed, and there was kittens. And so I drove over there on my lunch because it was like blocks from my work, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna scope this out. Like, I'm gonna knock this out of the park in a day. Like, that was my goal, just get it done.
Clear
Like,
off my printer.
and I got over there and I'm waiting in the parking lot, and then they're like, actually, we're just gonna take care of ourselves. All the employees are gonna take the kids. And I was like, oh Jesus, okay, well, who's gonna fix the mom? They weren't too worried about that. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. Well, then we got an email this year
Yeah.
that they weren't even able to catch all of the kittens, which were little when they contacted us.
I think there were 2 that they didn't get.
and
based on the
and
email.
those are now adults because they're a year old. They never fixed mom and another adult, and so now there's basically a small colony. So I could have trapped a mom and kittens. We could have TNR'd a mom for $100, and we could have adopted out the litter of kittens with a smidge of recouping of some of those funds.
Yeah.
And so for $100, $200, we could have knocked a property and all of their cats and gotten them all fixed, and like never had to really go back there anymore. But because they didn't, there's now a whole colony that needs attention, which is going to cost us a fortune.
Yeah, and so that's kind of the point of the big fix that that we do is we would rather spend $100 or depending on what the homeowner, the pet owner is contributing, you know, however much we're spending, up to $120 if they can't do anything. That $120 preventing 5 lives from existing, totally worth it. Now, if we had like an insanely ridiculous amount of money, and we could just, I was just telling you guys the other day, if I had a ridiculous amount of money, Molly, I would set up a fund, and no questions asked, just free spay and neuter for humans too. It's fine, it's good. Dogs,
Okay.
cats, humans, all of them, because that $100 is so much less than the consequences of a litter getting pan-loop. The last litter I got that had pan-loop, how much did I spend?
A lot between
I
all
don't
the
even
meds
know.
and the fluids. And the,
$1,200?
yeah, probably.
At least.
And
Yeah.
sadness.
And I still
And
lost it.
Allison Cook
Hi, Allison!
asks, "Hi, miss you guys. Thanks for kicking ass always. Do you guys have a flyer or an electronic flyer to send to people when they are interested in fostering, like information on what it can look like, where to go, how it helps, and how to ask for help get more foster supplies all in one place?"
I mean, we create a lot of flyers and a lot of things. I think probably at this point I need to redo one and put another one out there. We do have our website where you can find a little bit of information about it, and you can find our foster application. We always need that, and when that comes in, you'll usually get an email that basically we want to get an idea of what kind of fostering experience you have, so that way we can figure out what's the best option to put with you. Like, what is your comfort level? What is your experience? And that way we're not giving you a litter of spicy kittens when you have no experience, or giving you a bottle kitten with no experience. We want it to be successful for
Chad to
everyone.
have a mom to give birth and go total panic at midnight. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that either.
No.
But we are always here when those things happen. So, I
Great.
mean, there's a lot of
Tara
information,
just took
but
notes. We're gonna work on something.
yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jennifer Pigeon asks, touchy subject,
love those.
We love
but
it.
can you talk a bit about spay abort?
Yeah.
We're in Sprayboard summer.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to talk about this one because we were working this is why Sprayboard is so important. There's many reasons. Here's my example. We were working the Skinner's Butte colony. There was a triple wide, I call them triple wide goat. This girl was big. And I knew that if I did not trap her before she had her babies, she was going to have them outside. And God only knows what was going to happen. So I trapped her. I was dumb and trapped her on a Thursday, but I knew I needed her inside. Put her in a condo. Life was great. She was not happy to be in there because this is a true feral cat. And Monday rolls around. I now have to get her back in a trap to take to Main Street. Wasn't successful. Also didn't want to lose her in my house. Next morning, go to get her in a trap. And I had covered her with blankets because she's stressed feral. Lift up the blankets. Shit, there's babies. So she had her babies before we were able to spay abort.
Yeah.
And 2 of them died within a few days. No clue why, because I couldn't reach in there and touch them because she was mean as hell. Even with a soup ladle and those Eagle gloves, she was not having it. But then they made it to crawling around. Like, they were probably three-ish weeks old.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was thinking, I just need a few more days, and then I can get her out, fix her, send her back, and we'll find a foster for the babies at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, I lifted up the cover, and there's like a half-eaten half-eaten kitten. Like, that thing was huge. And I've seen a lot of stuff. There's not a lot that phases me. And like, in that moment, I threw up on my mouth because I was not prepared for that. I had to go down the hallway, and I was like, pull it together, Jackie. And I had to go back.
Head once in the
Yeah.
bathroom. The dad ate the baby.
Sarah found a paw and a skull.
The skull was too much for the dad to eat.
Hera.
How the rest
Hera ate her baby.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, what? Tara?
No.
That poor, we've done it enough that, like, if one goes missing, we're like, do we tell them? Do we not? Did it get eaten? And poor Kayla was over there at Sarah's house digging around, going through furniture. We can't find the orange one. And all of a sudden, there's just like
A paw flex.
paw.
Okay, but
and Sarah's like, what?
And it's
the
not
hell? And we're like, oh, so she ate it?
And it's not like it's not a funny
It's
subject,
not funny.
but you have to laugh.
You have to.
Because if not, it's disgusting. It's disappointing. It's gross. It's all the things. But if we sit here and dwell on it, and yes, it's emotional when we lose kittens and when they die, whether it's a mom eating them or anything else.
We made moms that didn't want to be moms or shouldn't need to be moms have babies. We made moms that wanted to be outside.
Well,
we didn't make them, but like the situation fell into that's what happened. They had their babies and they shouldn't have. And we still have bottle babies from last year. Like bottle babies that are angels that haven't been adopted. We have 52 from last year that still haven't been adopted.
And
we have
Ross on that list?
Yep.
Well, and
maybe.
and
We have 52 that we had prior to, that we've had over a year.
and we talked about this.
Why are we bringing more in if we can't adopt out the ones that we have?
Well, and we talked about this the other day too. Is you, me, and Tara all have different opinions on spay abort. Every rescue has a different opinion. Every person has a different opinion.
Yeah.
You know, for me,
Every sperm is sacred.
with
Monty Python.
with ferals though, you know, it is more harmful to try to force them to stay inside for 4 to 6 weeks to wean babies.
Yeah.
Than it is to spay abort them and let them recover and go back.
Well, and they're not being very good moms inside.
No.
They would have been far better moms outside.
Oh yeah.
But here we are, keep trapping them and making them stay in this little room.
Yep.
And it has to be in a little room or a cage because we have to get her caught again to get her spayed and then recover and then catch her again to put her back where she came from.
Well, and it's not, and yeah, you could leave them outside to hope to get them when they're 4 to 6 weeks old, but that's dangerous too. That puts them
that's
at
what happened at Polk Street. And right about the time we found a foster to go get the 6 weeks old, now the whole litter's gone. We don't know where they are.
And they likely got picked up because they're at that age, and it's safer. They're not exposed to as many things when we are able to pull them in. But like you said, we've got bottle kittens and everything else from last year.
We support spay abort.
Yeah.
We support spay abort.
Yeah.
It rhymes.
I did make that T-shirt that said I had an abortion.
My cat had an abortion.
Mm-hmm. But the consensus was it might be offensive.
It could be, but we support spay abort.
But come
Hi,
back.
Lily, what's up?
think those
Do we have a question?
But real quick before you,
I know, I was waiting.
Before you do that, it's it's the better option. I also lost track of what I was just gonna say, so it's fine.
Okay.
Did you wear mascara today?
I almost always wear
You
mascara.
said you were going to be fully decked out and do your Dyson hair.
You-
and you were like,
you-
are you guys wearing makeup and dressing up? And I was going to slap
I said,
you
this
because
is what
I was
you
I
like,
didn't have time.
It's 7 p.m.
Also, I did use my Dyson hair dryer today, but my air wrap is still in the back of my car from the other day.
See,
from your
I
tracking.
almost wore jammies, but I didn't do that.
Oh, that's right. We talked
Okay,
about
we have
jammies,
another
and I was
question.
like, we need
Lily?
matching jam.
Lily has another question.
Somebody asked, how can the community help the rescue? What can the community do to help out?
So many things.
This is hard because not everybody can help in this way. We need donations. We can't do what we do without money. As
Money, food, litter.
food, litter. I mean, donations can always be dropped off at Hometown Pets on West 11th. That's kind of our hub place.
If you want to buy stuff for us that's at Hometown Pets, if you tell the cashiers that it's for the rescue, you will get our rescue discount, which is a really good deal.
Yeah.
And then you leave the product there. I think spreading the word about our adoption events is huge.
Yep.
I was just
We gotta
doing.
get these cats out so we
We've
get more.
I think we've taken in close to 40 animals in July,
And we say
and we've
animals.
adopted out like 7.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait,
say-
that was in June. Hold on. We say animals because we have one critter in the rescue that's not a cat.
Dog.
We have
our
a dog.
first dog.
Yeah.
Surrendered at Pet Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
We're not
Um,
taking more though.
We're not
Yeah.
taking
Keeping
more
it at
dogs.
one.
We're
Good
done. We
point.
didn't know what to do. We're in
I
full
don't know
panic
about
mode.
that.
Lucky Paws and Wiggly Tails are like,
I have a question.
are helping us
I have a
left and
question.
right. Yes.
What if an entire litter of Clarks shows up?
You
Tell
know
you.
you would take them.
You know
It's
I
fine.
would. Can
we
you
were
imagine
we
like
were just
10 of these things?
You
we
don't
were
need
just talking about it.
14.
We're currently in our care. We're sitting at about 202
Yeah.
right now. Well, okay, 203 if you count the dog.
Yeah.
So, and other ways to help. Yes, we need money, and if you aren't able to just donate, save your bottles and cans for us, because that's really good money. Or
Fred Meyers.
Oh,
Fred Meyers.
You can sign up
Yep.
for Fred Meyers Community Rewards. We get a couple $100 a year, but it adds up. That's a couple spays.
No, we get about $100 a quarter.
Well, I didn't have a clue about
Um,
that. So
if you
$400
you
a
can
year.
also donate directly from your bottle drop account
Yeah.
to ours.
If you can log in.
Thank you,
and
Monica
choose.
Admire.
Yes.
We need fosters.
Yep.
There is a mom and a litter of kittens in the bathroom at the store right now. Because
And we did get a couple foster applications, and so
she's really
it's-
cute. She's a love bug. We
Oh my
thought
gosh.
she was crazy feral, and
She's
she is
really
so
cute.
precious.
Her babies are adorable.
they're
They're long
just-
haired. They're floofy.
They're 3 weeks old, so
they're
they're
stupid.
perfect.
They're dumb.
We also, I always say we need people to sit on traps, but maybe not. I think that's just because I hate trapping so
It
much.
is a thing. It is a thing if it can be timed and like done appropriate. Like it does take a lot of managing because yes, you're sitting on the trap, but then when you get the trap, you have to notify someone, and
2 hours.
so that person has to then be aware of where it's going, what we're doing, where we're putting it, and like for instance, if it's after hours and you have to get a hold of me to bring the cat. Then I question why am I not just sitting there with the cat, knowing that I already what my plan is, and so there's a lot of moving parts to it.
Also, we've got some fundraisers coming up.
Yes.
If you
He's
can join,
pathetic.
if you can join
He's
us for a
ridiculous.
fundraiser, amazing. If you can't join us, sharing it. It really comes down to just sharing.
We're
a lot
doing
of
a
our
soup
stuff
fundraiser.
in September.
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 October. In the fall.
In the fall, yeah, we have a
Yeah.
date.
We do.
We're asking if you've ever been to the community share event in Cottage Grove. Maybe Jennifer Pigeon has because she's from there. I went this last year through my work, and it was the coolest event ever. They had chefs from restaurants and local community members that donated a soup, and you just make a big crock pot of soup, and then you paid to get in, and then you just got to go like try all the soups, and it was like bread at the
Tasters.
table.
Yeah.
And it was like the coolest thing because I think I tried like 6 soups.
Yeah.
So
And I think we're gonna do a spin off of that. Like we're
Yeah,
gonna have
it'll
some
be
fun.
different.
We're gonna have some fun additions and stuff like that.
So we need you to cook some soup.
yeah,
You can
Send
make
some
some soup for me, but that's
recipes.
right.
Send some
We're also
soup.
going to make a cookbook to go along with it. So we need the soup recipe, a picture of your cat, a story about it. There's a post on our Facebook page with some really ridiculous examples.
they're not even accurate.
The recipes are wrong. It's trash. It doesn't matter. It's just for the layout, and you
The
get to see
vision.
Jackie in a wedding dress. And Vale.
And yes,
Yeah,
there's
there's
AI.
one
Silly
Sleep.
in real life.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyway. Whoa, say it. Maybe you get married. What, did I give you a bridesmaid? Not getting married
Nope.
again.
Jackie's like, nope.
I've only gotten to be a bridesmaid one time.
So you're telling me we need to put another cat because Chloe needs to remarry? And you
Yeah.
can be another. You can be a.
I'm still in.
You didn't even dress up as a bridesmaid for that. That was a whole wedding that you had 100% control over, and you didn't even
That was so busy.
mother of the bride or nothing.
I didn't have time.
Okay.
Here's a good question.
Back
Oh,
Yeah.
here's the
to
question.
Each of
Maybe
you,
when Lily gets married, I can be a bridesmaid.
Yes. Talk about why kittens get adopted so easily, even though they're terrible.
Because small things
And
Okay.
would you rather adopt?
Who asked this question?
I do.
Shad.
Oh.
Would you rather adopt an adult cat or a
Shad
kitten?
needed
adult
Like,
cat 10 times over.
Me,
And
like,
why?
If I were to take one home,
yes.
oh, adult cat,
Yeah.
because kittens are dumb.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. The advantage.
Bottle feeder here.
Yeah, the advantage to an adult is you know what you're getting. You know what their personality is already. A kitten can still change and develop
And bite your toes at night
and
while
ev-
you're sleeping, and poop outside the box, and be all Ninja Town crazy, and knock your stuff over, and eat your plants, and climb your drapes. It's just God.
Hey, you know, you could bottle feed. You get to help them go to the bathroom and wake up every 2
I've already
hours.
done that,
But
I'm
it-
past that life stage.
I think every single one has its place and its purpose, and it depends on what your life is needing. I am a firm believer in 2 kittens are always better than 1 because the buddy system, developmentally, you know, and people get really mad at us when we say, hey, you've got to adopt 2 if you don't have another friend at home. And it is not because you're not a good candidate. It is just that we feel that it's the best interest of the kitten. Most people work. They go to a job and they're gone all day long. What do you expect that kitten to do? They're going to get in trouble.
Well, if it's like being a human and being an only child.
Yeah.
You know, you grow up with a little bit different perspective on the world, and some people call you egocentric or self-centered or unaware of how your behavior affects other people.
Single kitten syndrome is a thing.
It
They
is.
will bite you.
Someone said that to you?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I am technically an only child because my brother was not born until I was 13.
What? Can you talk about single kitten syndrome?
Oh,
suck.
yeah.
Like,
So
what is it?
They tend to be a little bit more aggressive. They don't have anybody there teaching them. You're biting too hard. You're
nobody's
playing
biting
too
back.
rough.
That's
I will bite a kitten back. I will bite. I have had single kittens, and I will bite them back because
When kittens are
I'm their
babies,
mom.
They play and they bite each other, and you can tell by the noises that they make when one of those kittens has crossed a boundary. And my favorite thing about it is to watch when a kitten crosses a boundary with mom.
Yeah.
Because she turns around and snaps and bites them and puts them right in their place, and they learn, okay, that was too much. I got to stay under this line.
Yeah.
Veronica in the basement is a only cat bottle baby.
Yeah.
That's like the worst thing you could possibly have. That cat is freaking insane. She talks constantly. She slaps me across the face. She will slap food out of my hand. She doesn't want it, but she doesn't want the food in my hand because the hand should be petting her.
Yeah.
She will eat all paper that's near me so that I can't be using it. I mean, basically, if my attention is on something else, it is. And she is 11 years old.
Yeah.
And she is still
Acts like a kitten.
horrible.
See, and that's the thing is even with bottle kittens, you almost have to get a couple different litters if you have a singleton because after that little brief quarantine time, like
What are you gonna do with that thing?
you have to give them a friend because if not, they will be feisty.
Yeah.
They are going to be overly aggressive and that's almost what you get if you try to adopt even if they've grown up with siblings and you take them into a house where there's
It's too
no other
early.
pets. They're going to be slightly aggressive and they're going to play hard. They're going to bite you. They're going to kick you and slap you like they slap
Touch all
Tara.
your things.
Yeah, she's so funny, but she just comes up and slaps me.
Yeah.
I said, what? Well, I wasn't petting her. You know, she was not the center of the universe, and
Yeah.
that's unacceptable. And actually, I'm quite pleased to have her be the center of the universe anyway. So normally it's fine.
Michelle Bales has bitten a singleton back
Yes,
as well.
you have
So,
to. When you have a bottle kitten and you have a singleton, you are their mother. Like that is, I mean, I've been doing bottle kittens for 12 years.
The planter, but it's okay because he's
And-
with me.
And I have definitely bitten a few back because that is the only, it's kind of like a kid. When you have a kid that bites you, you bite them back. You
I
have to
did that
teach them.
once, but I bit too hard. He didn't go to school for 3 days.
Well, you know,
Because
but did he learn?
Working at the Children's Services.
But did they learn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did-
He said he got mad. Said, I'm not food. Well, neither am I.
Yep.
We have maybe some people who don't know you guys. Can you guys do a quick introduction of who you guys are?
Who's going first?
Ew, me. Oh, me. Hi, I'm Jackie. I do primarily TNR. I love all tomcats with FIV. Those are my favorite. I do not like kittens. I don't want them. They're really cute when I can go, look how cute they are, and then give them to somebody else.
You do it for the calendar.
Oh, yeah, Kayla makes a calendar every year for me for Christmas, and it's literally like a collage of all my selfies with cats. I've taken a day off work to neuter a tomcat that I really needed to neuter, with its testicles still in a freezer bag in my freezer, so I can craft with them someday.
He's not sharing.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for work? What's your real job?
My real job is I work with adults with disabilities and help them acquire work skills so they can get a community job. That is what I do.
Do you have children?
I do. I have 2 children, 21 and 18.
Thanks for coaching.
My son, what?
I said, thanks for coaching, Tara.
Yeah. I have 2 children, a 21-year-old who still lives on corn dogs and Totinos, and an 18-year-old with a amazing palate who also works and who
He's not with you.
Our
Who I
food
drank
choices
along
are the
with
most
me.
important.
Yeah, that's really
What?
she said her food choices too. Important characteristics
Yeah.
to find them.
Yeah, I think that says a lot, right? When
Yeah.
you're 21, you still eat Totinos and
Were
hot
you
dogs.
born and grown up here?
I was born in Brooks.
Nobody knows. Where
Actually,
that
that's Salem.
It's
I
by
was
Salem.
born in Salem. It's by Salem. Little podunk community where I played 5 sports in high school because you could. Yay. I did track in college. Blew out my legs. Now I can't really do anything.
You can
is.
track
She has
cats.
the buffest calves you've ever seen.
Even after having
They're like
surgery.
chiseled rock.
Yeah. I had compartment syndrome on all 8 of my calves, which is
You have 8 calves?
calf muscles.
Muscles.
Oh, muscles.
All 8
Okay.
calf muscles.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't understand. She's an octopus. Kayla's next.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Kayla. I'm a real estate agent as my day job. My role with us is usually bottle kittens. I guess I'm the one that does kittens out of the group. Everyone else hates them. I've been doing that for probably 12 years. 12 years ago, I brought in my first litter of bottle kittens, and they were so young that they still had the placenta and umbilical cord attached. I am a mom. I've got 2 boys that are 15 and 12. I obviously do this, and I'm also the PSA president of my kids' school.
And your husband loves UFOs.
And my husband loves
He loves
UFOs.
aliens.
He likes to read. I don't.
Ew, he runs for fun.
He does. I don't do
He
that
eats
either.
oatmeal for breakfast.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't really eat breakfast. He eats oatmeal for like lunch, dinner sometimes.
It's called litter.
It's called Linner. Yes. Yeah. I mean,
You don't like to trap, but you'll do it if you have to.
I don't really like to trap. No. But I will help. I will take one for the team and help with that.
I bottle feed sometimes. Like one feeding, and then I'm like,
Here's somebody take them. And
go away.
you know the great thing is we have a few bottle feeders now,
I know,
which is
we do.
really, really nice.
There's like 5. It's very wonderful.
The year I had 10 bottle kittens at one time. That was exhausting.
Oh, shout out to the ARC because they have like 3 bottle feeders that bottle feed for us, and they get to
Yes.
the ARC veterinary clinic. They get to take the bottle babies to work with them.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get all the handling and all the touching and all the feeding, and that thing's gonna drink your drink.
That's Olivia.
Olivia's thirsty.
Your turn.
There's 4 of them. I don't know the
Your turn,
difference.
Tara.
I am Tara, and I am also a realtor. I've been a realtor for 25 years. Yes, 25 years, 11 months, and 5 days.
Okay, you got me
Wow.
beat. I got licensed in 2017. You got me
I
beat.
lot. I've wanted to a lot. I primarily specialize in foreclosures, and I do a lot of really nasty, gross, disgusting, filthy work.
And she wears sandals while doing it.
I do, and I never get sick, so there's something about that.
It's because we all drink from the hose.
Yes, it is.
Our immune systems are good.
I have 2 children, and I wish I could tell you how old they are, but I don't remember.
Dang it! I should have said what my kids eat.
What do your kids eat, Kayla?
I don't know.
We all
Noah's
wanna
really
know.
into protein right now because
He's
He has
trendy.
a 6-pack. He has like an ab.
he's
A fitness junkie for a
he's like his
15-year-old.
dad. They're
Yep.
real, you know.
Sometimes he like pulls up his shirt and he's like, Chucky, do you want to see my abs? And I'm like, this feels weird.
No, I don't want to.
You're 15.
I
Put your
tell
shirt back
him
down.
about my fabs. They're fat abs and they're fabulous.
Okay, so I think that my oldest child is 29, but he could be 30. I don't remember. And then my other one is 4.5 years younger, so whatever. I don't know.
Math is your favorite.
I know, but I can't remember when they were. I also don't know the date I got married, and I don't know how many years I've been married.
I can tell you what day you got
Don't
married.
Don't tell me. I don't want to
Because
know.
it's the same day
Don't
I
tell
got
me,
married.
don't tell me.
Whoa,
We
you
have the
guys,
same
you
anniversary.
guys have the same anniversary.
Different
We're
day,
not married
different
together
years.
though. I still love you, but
Different years, but the same day.
yeah.
But it's a little game my husband and I play where for the first 18 years of our marriage, I honestly forgot. We were at dinner once and I went to the bathroom and he sent me a text while I was in the bathroom saying, and it said happy anniversary, and I was like, oh, that's why you wanted to go out to dinner. Okay. I mean, it's just been, anyway, what else? What do I do for fun? Absolutely nothing. I love to work. I have 4 of these ridiculous creatures. They are called basset hounds. They are dogs with no legs. This is Clark, and he's my favorite. My favorite cat is Laura.
He caused you to pee your pants.
He did. I don't want to talk about that now.
Okay.
My favorite cat's Laura. She's 13. And what do I do for the rescue? We're still trying to figure that out.
You come up with good fundraiser ideas.
I do come up with. I'm an idea creator. I like to create ideas.
She does
You
it in
tell
the
us
pet
all
store.
about the sales at the pet store.
I do.
Like
I own the
once
pet
we
store
get the blow
where
up.
we hub, and I'm the deal searcher for that kind of deal stuff. If we can score them, I do not trap. Although I did trap last week, and I was full of
She
rage.
hated every.
But it was
I think
successful.
we got like 927.
They would
I
get
hate
text-
this. This is stupid. Why am I here?
They would
Why am
get
I
text
doing
messages
this?
this long from me about my rage and how much I hated everything and everybody.
Yeah.
And
And I'm like, you just have to be patient.
I love
Stop going
to-
and looking at the trash.
I
And
love
you're
to
like,
landscape, and I actually enjoy extreme physical labor.
Great. We have Nicole Pratt asked. She's coming to our event on the 18th.
Okay.
She wants a kitten.
Okay.
Okay.
Does she have to get 2?
Depends on their age and depends on what she has at home. Do you have a cat at home already?
I
Or a
don't know
dog.
if she's responding.
Or
Let's
a
see.
dog?
Yeah, do you have a cat or a dog? Dog? That was way back up there.
Okay,
So
well, Nicole, if you have a cat or dog at home, then we are fine with you taking a single child. If you don't, then we're going to want you to look at cats that are over,
Over
5,
6
6 months?
Over 6 months. Sometimes
6
there
months.
are a few.
Who mature early in life.
Well, and there's also a few that are that age that really do still need a friend. Like there are some of them that our fosters will say
yeah.
that like, you know, this one is very, very social or very close with this one.
Yeah.
And so,
Good.
and sometimes we get kittens where we do try to keep some together just because of their relationship while they're at the foster house.
The crew from the dump is pretty tight at Jennifer Pigeon's
there's
house.
one. Yin and Yang are pretty close. We're gonna try to keep those 2 together. But yeah, every situation is different. You know, we've gotten a question too before of, you know, some rescues have stipulations on, you know, under the age of 18 or 21. I think and same vice versa, the other way around is as you get older, like you can't really put it into a box. Every situation is going to be based on what is best for the kitten. So,
someone asked who's narrating. I'm guessing they mean me.
That's
maybe?
Shad.
Maybe?
Shad.
Yeah, I'm the.
He's our token man of the group.
Yeah.
and Lily's back there too.
Yep.
Too. So,
So.
Yeah, we were kind of dominating with the estrogen, some of us don't really have any anymore, but
a few of us don't really have it in
because we
one.
had surgeries to remove it.
Yay for Jackie!
Gets to do it. So we figured there was way too much girl power here, and we let Shad come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he can lift heavier things than we can.
I'm
Sometimes.
pretty strong.
Yeah.
He's got man
Yeah.
hands. It's insane.
No.
They're not I'm just
She
buff.
can open jar lids.
She has sausage
Ooh,
fingers like
I
Dr.
do.
What's his name?
I
At,
do. I do.
What's his name?
Ooh.
I don't
The
know.
doctor at Echo Hollow.
I remember Nicole. I thought that was you.
Hi, Nicole.
She said I was her mortgage lender.
Oh, okay.
That is
I
great.
remember you.
Yeah. Yeah, why didn't you call Tara or me? God.
Okay.
They get really upset about that. If y'all are watching, they want to sell your houses or buy them or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, we
I just
are
hear
pretty
about
fun
it.
though.
If they know you and you adopted from us, like they expect you to.
I don't
Also, we
expect
don't
it to just
show
be
up
great.
in heels and makeup. You can just forget about that crap.
Yeah.
Caleb
This
puts on
is
mascara.
basically
I'll
how
put
we show up.
mascara. I'll give you that.
I'd have to find
Next
my
question.
mascara. Next question.
Let's see
You
if
can
we.
not see it on your phone?
Oh, I guess I could do that.
Yeah, you can see it easily from your phone. What are you doing?
We're watching from here.
I forgot that I could do that. Okay.
Do you need a refill?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the story about these glasses yet?
Yep.
Okay.
look-
Wait, are these from the red house up on the hill?
Oh no.
Okay.
Many years ago, I was on.
That's good.
I think maybe Water Street. I don't know. Over in Springfield, and this house had been cleared for like the personal property time period. So basically, the trash out was going to come. The guys were going to come and do the trash out, and that glass and the one next to it were there. I mean, we're talking about what, $2 glasses? Who cares, right? They're worth absolutely nothing.
These
But
are great.
I didn't want the neighbors to see me take them, and so I looked around the house for anything I could use, and I grabbed this bag, and I can't remember how the dead bird got in the bag. Whether it was already there or I put it in there as a decoy, I don't remember. But I shoved the dead bird was in the
I remember
bag
this dead bird.
with these glasses, and I got them for my mom because I knew that she would absolutely love them. And then when my mom died, I was like, these are really special because I went through all this
Shoved a
again.
dead bird in it to get it.
And
Was
I
this in the last couple years?
no, my
Okay.
mom died 10 years ago.
Okay, well then you had another dead bird at a different property because I
Oh,
remember a dead bird.
Yeah.
Well, that was Rendezvous just a few months ago.
Okay.
There's still bird crap
Yeah.
all over the house.
Yeah.
There were
Okay.
two
That was
birds there.
crazy.
And I had to take them out because the buyer that
Has
walked through
nothing
the
to
house
do
was
with
cats.
so mad.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
so when my mom died, I was cleaning out her stuff, and I saw these glasses, and I was like, "There's no way I'm drinking out of those. They were in a bag with a dead bird, even though they've been in the dishwasher, who knows how many times." But I just couldn't do it. But I couldn't get rid of them either.
I don't
And,
call it
and then
sick, probably 'cause
she's
I eat
letting
dead bird
you
glasses.
totally drink out of them.
Yep. Dead
It's fine.
bird
She
glasses.
doesn't mind.
It's fine. What, Lily?
I have another question.
Okay.
Dustin would like to know how our single dog is in our rescue.
Oh. He's so cute.
She.
She. Sorry. Yeah.
Her name is Calypso. We think she is a
She's a toy Aussie
Corgi.
corgi mix.
corgi mix.
Yep.
We're still we're working. You missed. She's very little. She's very cute. We will post pictures of her at some point. Considering this is our first dog, we are still getting to know her quirks a little bit.
We got lucky though because she's an adult. I mean, it'd be hard for any of us to take on a puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Send it to Darla and make her. train it.
I mean, Shad fostered her for a little bit. She sounds like so far she would do okay with a kind of more docile, submissive dog.
Respectful, essentially.
Respectful dog.
She came from a situation where she was being attacked by another
Yeah,
dog.
by the adult dog.
And she went to a house where within a day the respectful dog and her were best friends, but they have a brand new puppy, and that was not respectful, and that's what kind
And she loves kids, right?
of loves kids, absolutely melts with kids.
Yeah.
She is much more attached to women than men.
Yep.
Immediately attached. She's standoffish around men, including me, and I had her for a week.
Yeah. I think we're in the process of getting her a vet appointment just to get her a checkup. Being through us, we also need to still get her vet records from the person that had her previously. We just
It was
need
kind
to,
of a random. Someone.
it was
They
so
walked
random.
past our booth at Pet Fest like 5 or 6 times. I had already spotted them by the second time they walked through because this dog was adorable, and they started to walk up to the counter with their children to look at the stickers. And Lily leaned over and goes, "If that thing comes any closer, I'm gonna pet it." And I said, "Oh my God, me too." And I was like, "Can we pet your dog?" Can I pet that dog?
yeah.
And then the guy was like, "Yeah, it's free." And I was like, give me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought he was kidding, and then he
said,
was like, no,
"Do you
really.
want it?"
He's like, we're trying to get rid of it. And I was like, well, we're a rescue, so yes.
It was really odd.
It was-
She went to a new foster home today
Mm-hmm.
that has no cats, and I don't know how old is Puncher. 11?
Yep.
11?
Child.
So in that range,
I
yep.
did it. Okay. He said my name the other day, and I cried.
And a monitor lizard or something.
Yeah, he doesn't he's I've never heard him speak an actual word before, and he said my name. But anyway, and they texted me within an hour, and when they say, I think we're probably going to end up failing here, and I was like, duh,
Yes.
why do you think?
Yes.
Okay, so she may not be up for adoption
Yeah.
if they foster
Well, and
fail her.
I asked Jeremy because I know that he won't have another dog because of where he lives. It just wouldn't work, and she fits within like
The
the
parameters.
restrictions of their housing area. And his wife's a dog person. I just knew she was. And he told me today that she's previously had some sort of cattle dog. So it was like, hi, Jim.
Well,
How old are the boys?
the nice thing too
How old
is
are your children?
yeah.
Being quiet for children.
How old are
Well,
they?
we
You're
can
allowed to
see
speak.
you in the camera. You're very clear, so
He is. Like, surprisingly.
you're not hiding.
This is the catio I was building when I fell
Oh.
3 feet and spent 7 to 8 weeks in a hospital bed in a wheelchair.
Zach is 32. Spencer is
32?
He's 32,
So you were off. It's
and
fine.
Spencer is 27.
How did that happen?
Wow.
I must have had him when I was like 15.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, wait.
What's our next question, Lily?
Really
A
quick,
good
I want
question.
to throw
Wait,
out there,
adopted.
based on the fact, what we just said of like a foster fail, going back to fostering. If you
What are you doing?
are looking to adopt, a great way to do that too is fostering,
Yep.
because we do allow our fosters to, as long as they still have to apply, they still have to get approval, like if you rent, all of that stuff, but they get first pick of the litter. Like they get first choice of their crew that they're fostering. If they decide they want to keep one, they get first dibs. So it's a great way to foster if you,
Yep.
if you want to adopt.
Yeah.
Like you
We have a
actually-
few fosters right now that are in that situation. They want to add one
Yep.
to their house.
You actually can tie these up.
Lily, you said there was another
There's a question,
right?
yep.
The next question, Laura would like to know, how long does it take to get approved to adopt a cat?
No, it just depends on what we're doing that day.
It varies. Some days our life is busier. So
Some
with,
days it's Bam Bam
We all
Bam.
work.
We-
So
yeah. So
I'm not checking emails. Kayla's checking emails during the day.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jen.
Like there's
So-
a lot of factors. But at an adoption event,
Can't see me
it's
now. though.
usually same day as long as we can verify from your landlord that
Yeah.
you can have it.
Yeah, that's the, I think outside of if we're available or not, the second thing that determines is that if we can verify, if you own your home, we're going to check tax records. If you rent, then we've got to see that lease or talk to the property manager. And so if we aren't getting a prompt response from the property manager, that's going to delay things.
Yeah.
Any bassets needing fostering?
Vivian! Where's that little
she's
one that I
my
got from Wiggly
favorite.
Tails? She's, it's funny though, she's the only one that has any sort of recall. And she's the only one that sits when I tell her to. She's actually the
But
most
she's
well
your
behaved.
least favorite.
She's a freaking crackhead.
Okay.
She's
back
she's like a
to-
ferret on crack.
Back
Oh.
to adoption event. Tish is my favorite. Hi, Tish.
Oh, Tishy!
Because she's Siamese.
Hi, Tishy.
She just pees on
She's
everything.
also stupid.
And she's so dumb.
She's the
so
cutest thing
dumb.
ever.
so dumb.
It's all in looks.
Back to the I had Wanda who peed in my stove. Just so we're clear, it's not all about looks.
Oh, I got Tito.
We were talking about adoptions, same day, checking landlords.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask us why we check landlords.
Because people are liar, liar, pants on fire.
It's not
Jennifer
for every-
Pigeon can foster the margarita machine, she said.
It's not a margarita machine. It's a ninja slushie. You can make all sorts of things with this. I like to put Fresca in it with allulose, and that's delicious.
What the hell is allulose?
Allulose is a natural calorie-free
I
sweetener.
thought you said it was some collagen.
Because-
something.
I could do that. I got all sorts of collagen supplements downstairs. But
Or I guess Jennifer might just have to join us for the next Ask Me Anything.
I could bring this to the next adoption event.
Yes?
It's my store. I can drink if I
You
want.
can do what you want.
We kind of have a mini bar in Springfield.
Okay, but back to the reason that we check landlords
That's where my
Mhm.
brother works.
is we have partnered with animal control in a few situations where we go into people's homes and we help manage those situations. We did a hoarding case where there was 40 white cats.
Yep.
And so obviously,
Sounds fun.
obviously those cats were there and they weren't supposed to because they're not on the lease.
Yeah.
That situation had to happen in like a 3-day time period. Where you put 40 ringworm adult cats in 3 days, I have no clue. Like, I don't even know where to put 5 some days.
I have the answer. We know where they went.
Well, yeah, we took 10 and we took 12, and Green Hill took 30 something total.
They went to my mom's house.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that we could quarantine them while we
Found fosters.
found
and
fosters and stuff.
Got them through.
But I've been to numerous houses with our animal control officers where people are getting evicted, and they're not getting evicted because of the animals. The animals are like the second piece of it, and landlords are like, open the door and let them go.
Yep.
Yeah, they just
And
don't care.
these are animals that have never been outside. They don't know how to fend for themselves. They don't know how to eat. There's not people there that feed them. So there's a lot of apartment situations in town where if we don't check
Yeah.
where they're going, and we're getting massive amounts of surrender requests. And
Yep.
surrendering 1 or 2 is hard right now. Surrendering 6 or 7, or we
We've
got a
had that.
request today
Yeah.
for 8 adult cats, and half of them are fixed, half of them spray. I'm going through the list, and I'm like,
Well, and there's no.
I don't know where to
That
put
sounds
any.
like a lot of
We
fun.
can't
I
even
don't
find
know
a
any of
foster
these
for
things.
one adult, let
Right.
alone
Yeah.
8. So
Yeah,
We can certainly find a foster for one kitten.
Yeah, that one kitten. I was a little mad.
And then with even though, like, even when we check and make sure that people can have a cat where they rent, recently there was a couple years ago a property management change, one company to another company in hundreds of units, I believe. And the new property management company's policy was no pets, ESAs didn't count, and so some people chose to fight it and they won. But a lot of people, just afraid to lose their housing,
Yeah, for understandable
crumbled and started, surrendering pets left and right. And it's like, it's just ridiculous. Scarlett? Scarlett?
Vivian.
Oh, she was
Couple.
just here.
We got a couple questions. One from Allison Cook asked, "Are there any more?"
reasons. That is.
I just say that for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any more adoption events at the apartments? It's, it's great
Come on.
when they can, when they're on board and they can maybe waive that pet fee for them.
That's really cool. We haven't heard from them. The
This is Scarlett.
Tennyson.
She's
The
a
Tennyson
Yep.
is what you're talking
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that
Twice.
twice now, once a year. And that's actually a great event because they
It's a
waive
lot of
the-
work.
It is a lot of work.
Also, I want to try to solicit everybody that comes through and say, hey, you know how much you're paying for rent? You don't have to do that. My house.
But it's been really good because last year we adopted 3 adults that had not been adopted for quite some
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Fancy got adopted, and that
Well,
made
and
my
it's,
heart
that's
happy.
because a lot of the apartments require them to be a certain age.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
12 months.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
apartments are a year
I like
old.
that.
Not all of them though, but
We should look into that again. Thank you,
Yeah.
Allison.
Yes.
We should because it is. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work on you guys because I'm at work and
This
can't
is
be there
dead.
in time. But
I don't know. I can't.
yeah, we need to do that
Question?
again.
I need to flip. Sadly I need to flip this up to check on our power because
Hi.
can't turn your phone while recording. Okay.
Phone
Yeah, we might.
recorder is
Yes.
This county.
That's not limits. That's insane.
okay. Is it going now? Oh,
Yes.
Back.
Do you want to do it the other way so you can be plugged
It won't
in?
let me. We're gonna go this way. I'm just gonna hold it.
We're s-
Okay, so there's a question
Stuck
about
that
animal
way.
control. Animal control is working.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
Animal control is broken up by like city and county. So LCAS, which is Lane County Animal Services, does all of unincorporated Lane County. So like the outskirts of Santa Clara, Cresswell, Cottage Grove-ish area. City of Eugene has Officer Debbie. We love her. She loves cats. She's the supervisor here for animal control, and then they just hired a new officer. She's been on board for I think a couple months. I'm not sure if they have a second officer, but they have 2 staff on animal control. And City of Springfield recently posted that they're hiring for theirs. I think the disconnect with what people think animal control does is their basic necessities. Like it goes down to the broken down OARs. Like we did the 100 cat horde. Horde is a crazy word, but it was a home, and City of Eugene were involved.
and there was 100 cats, and no laws were broken because there was more wet food there than I knew what to do with, and because those cats could access outside, that's their bathroom. So because they had food and access to litter and water, there are no crimes happening. And I think people don't grasp that with the animal problem here in town. Is if it's owned, which is a stretch, it has to meet the basic necessities of food, water, and shelter. And cats don't need shelter. So
And their idea of basic needs is not our idea of basic needs by any means.
and
or
I think
yours.
the officers'
It's not
idea,
their idea either.
matches ours as humans.
Yeah.
But the law that they have to follow says, is there food? And if there's food, that counts as food. Is there access to water? Yes. And there's also situations where these aren't their cats. Like, we have 70,000 free roaming cats. Like, somebody has to claim the cats to be able to charge them with it. When they're in an apartment, you can charge them because they are behind doors, they are in a home, they're theirs. But all these outside cats, proving that someone's, the yard that we were in the other day where there's a dead cat in the driveway, you have to be able to prove that that kitten belongs to that human.
Yeah.
And if the human says, not my problem because these are all strays, you and I know we have a stray cat problem. There are cats everywhere. You don't have to claim them all. But what it comes down to is if there are sick and dying cats, they will ask, the officers will say, is this yours? And if you say it's not mine, then the officer will give you resources for TNR and Green Hill and our rescue and how do we fix them so the problem doesn't grow. But if they are yours, then it raises the red flag of you have a dead pet in the driveway. But every place that I've ever been to where people call because there's a cat problem, there is obviously, Chad uses the word problematic, and I think every other rescue does too. Every colony I've ever been to, you can always pinpoint the one house
One or two.
that's
There's the
either,
house.
that either created the problem or is the person.
And you can
continuing the
tell
problem.
within a few minutes when we were doing D Street, and I was like walking around. I get to this one house, and I'm like, too many cats here. And I go to the door, and I start talking to her. I'm like, oh, you're the problem. You are point A. You're the one that's causing all of this because you think they're cute. Well, they're not cute when they're laying dead in the street or in my garage because they have cat litter. Okay, speed round. Quick question. What's your favorite thing to do besides rescue and helping kitties? Go.
Oh my god.
That's all she does.
What?
That's all she
That's
does.
all I do. That's all I do. I
The
love
cats
I
is what
love
she
my
does for
job.
fun.
My job is I have the coolest job in the world. So I love my job and I love trapping. I love trapping cats. I love going to a street of what's his name's a perfect example. Tenderizer, the
Right.
orange cat.
But that's trapping cats. That's cats. So what's your favorite thing not cats?
Nachos.
Nachos. Nachos and whiskey sours.
I told you.
What's your favorite thing to do
Yeah.
if you're not trapping cats?
Nachos.
Or I mean helping cats.
Honestly, my kids. I know it's gross.
Oh,
but
sorry, Lily.
I do. I love,
She goes to nachos with me.
I love my kids, and that's what I
she's
spend
just
my time
perfect.
doing. What I spend my time doing.
I used to know my kid's birthday.
Yeah.
I don't like kids.
I also.
We all know
I
this
mean,
is true.
What about you?
Not
Tim?
even my own.
Taylor likes us.
What's your,
I like to work, duh. We all know that.
but besides work and rescue?
I don't understand the question.
Do you have,
Gardening.
Complain about people that don't like work and rescue.
She said gardening earlier. I heard her.
Yep.
Hang out with Laura.
Yeah,
Okay.
landscaping.
Big difference.
Landscaping?
Sorry,
I like the harder work of it. But
I can't do either.
Yeah.
I don't have any green thumb.
I like the creation of things in the yard. I don't want to maintain
Oh, I
it.
do love planning parties. I do love doing
You,
I like
yeah, you like to
crafts.
event plan.
I do like crafts. I don't want to do
crochet,
yard
but I
work.
suck at it.
I'm waiting for my neighbor.
Next question: what are the requirements for becoming a foster? How many hours needed to be home per day? Someday I'd like to do this.
Honestly,
We all work.
We all work. So there's-
I don't think we have.
I think if you work a long shift, we're going to give you a foster that takes less responsibility.
It's gonna be like you're not gonna you're not gonna do bottle babies.
You're not going to do bottle babies.
Bottle babies
You're not
are
going to do.
kind of one of those you need to be working at home
Probably-
or have opposite schedules with your partner.
Small
probably,
kittens.
You probably won't do spicy kittens because those need a lot of
need a lot of
snuggle
forced
struggles.
interactions. Yeah.
But a mom and kittens and or an adult or a juvenile that would take less work that does okay being by themselves.
fosters with, can you explain how fosters with kids sometimes are better for the,
yeah.
for the,
Oh my gosh! All the
We
time.
love fosters with dogs.
And kids.
Because
you
She's
you
like a
hear
dog.
the word
She's
kids.
like, yes. Well, because honestly,
Selective hearing.
Deer's a very well-rounded animal. Like, we have a lot of people that want to adopt that have kids and or dogs, and so they need one that's been around them. And we've got some fosters that.
That last question.
It's been she's asked a few times. So
How many do we each have?
How many cats?
Cats do you each personally have, not including fosters?
Did we own like our pets?
yeah.
Like keepers.
8.
8.
4.
There we go.
I got a dog too. You got 4 dogs.
I had 10, and then I responsibly rehomed
I
2
have
because they
3
were
dogs.
not
My
happy
brother's
with
dog,
me.
just who happens to be the same breed as mine, who hangs out here sometimes.
That's
Which one's
fun.
your brother's?
Vivian.
Vivian.
Oh, okay.
See, I knew.
Here she comes. She's like, what? I heard my name. Hi, Viv.
Yeah, no, I did real good for the first 8 years I was in rescue, and then I ended up keeping one every year.
Our
So-
last keeper was Roxy the whore. The home wrecking whore Roxy, my husband's
Vivian,
other woman,
hi.
his side piece. But before that, the last one I kept, Jen.
It was
Hi,
Jim's fault.
Scarlett.
Eugenia says hi, by the way.
Hi,
I think
Eugenia.
my last keeper before Roxy, which I only did because I felt sorry for Jim because none of the other cats are his, was Paul. And I think Paul is 8 years old. In the beginning, I kept a lot. I mean, I have this chunk of cats that are
What
about the same age. Yeah, sorry, Jackie. But then I started realizing that every cat I keep is a space holder that I can't bring in another cat that needs help, and I also can't give them as much of me as they deserve. So.
Emily says, I adopted Herb last month, and even though he came from a feral mom and a grow site, he's so good with my kids and absolutely socialized and amazing.
Yes.
So,
That's because the foster has had children who
Yeah.
manhandles
I added.
them.
Yeah.
and then Jackie, Allison Cook says, Jackie, how's Aria?
Aria. Damn it, Alice.
Is that the one today?
No, Aria
Oh.
came from Eugene, a mattress company in
Ah.
town. It's actually how I met Allison. She made a post somewhere about, oh my god, she found kittens. We see those all the time.
Yeah.
I just.
But it comes with great fosters and friendships and adopters. So I ran over after work. Allison had a trap. I don't remember the whole story because it's now a blur because that was a few years ago. But we went there and there was, some really spicy kittens. And the people that own the mattress store were very mad because they were not willing to close the mattress store factory doors at night. And so Aria was parkouring, like she was in heaven on the mattresses. And so
It's a
they
party.
said she cannot come back. And that girl is the spiciest. She's so spicy.
Allison says she's so sorry.
Yeah.
Allison, would you like to adopt her?
Yeah.
Please.
We've had her.
You have to catch her.
I think I've had her 3 years. No, I can catch her. I can catch her and I can hold her. And that girl wants nothing more than her butt to be pet. She will walk down the hallway and be like, do you want to pet my butt? And she will just swing it at you. And you're like, I do. Can I pet your? No. You get her butt and that is it. No, I've picked her up
That's how some girls
in the
roll.
last I would say in the last 6 months I can pick her up and I can pet her. And as long as you're really giving the action to the back end, she doesn't realize.
Come on.
She doesn't realize that you've picked her up. And then once she realizes that you're holding her, she's like, I'm out. But yeah. So Aria was a cat that should have been returned, but she couldn't be returned because they refused to feed her
I hate
and
that.
we're basically gonna shoot her or something stupid. So she's at my house and maybe I have 9 cats.
Em-
She's not actually technically yours.
Well-
She's just
Emily would like another, by the way, she said.
What?
Emily says, I want another.
Another what?
She got Herb.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And-
Wait, does
Herbs, their siblings already
Herb.
got adopted. Herb's got siblings got adopted, but
But I've got Boo and Ross.
we have so many. You should come to the next adoption event.
Thursday?
We've got one on Thursday from 5 to 7:30. It will be kind of a mid because of the fact that not all our fosters can get there. But we do have that joint adoption event on the 18th at the Boy Scouts of America building.
We should
on
have over
MLK.
100 there.
We'll have probably over 100
150
cats and
total.
kittens.
We'll have over 100.
But
And the
between
other
us,
rescues
Do
together.
we have that many crates?
Well,
Jackie and
a
I,
litter.
we're in the process of getting
There's
some
2 in my
more.
garage.
Are they small? The small size? I like the
They're,
small
they're for
ones.
my dad's house.
Oh, then no. I don't want those.
No.
Yes,
we have a lot of litters.
Shad,
You want to read it?
Yeah, Lily does.
Oh, okay. Somebody asked, have you guys ever had to cut people off from adopting too many cats? I didn't know if there is a feline good limit. And when does it become actual hoarding?
Who is that?
Jenny Guyette.
Jenny.
This was awkward.
I don't. Well, have we ever had anybody try to adopt
Yeah.
too many?
Yeah.
Well, we know of people who've adopted too many.
They're naming names.
Oh,
My
yeah.
apologies.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So,
I feel
Yes.
like
If you
We
come
have-
in and you have 6 cats, I'm gonna question you.
yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah,
be
I
like,
have 6 cats.
why? Why do you need another one?
But the question is followed up with when you contact us and say I'm being evicted and I have 4 dogs and 9 cats, and you expect us to take them all.
And financially,
and-
if they
and-
can afford that many cats.
I think this still falls into the line of you can't put every person into this box.
No. Okay, so I have 8 keepers,
Hey,
No.
and I have. Sometimes I might have a foster.
Yeah.
Do I have a foster? What?
Yeah, you have
Okay.
2 fosters.
I have Molly and who are my fosters?
Boo and Ross.
And
Boo
Boo.
and Ross.
Oh, Boo and Ross.
Yeah.
And Molly.
So,
Molly's,
Molly and
but
Molly.
Molly's just furry.
but
Yeah,
I don't.
but here's the thing: if you live in a studio apartment and you
Yeah.
have 6 cats,
Yeah.
that's incredibly different than living in my house and having 6 cats. I have 17 rooms. Like, what?
Do you really have 17?
I do.
Okay, so the next time you say I don't have room,
And I don't know. I'm full. I had Luke 6 weeks ago. I get a free pass at fostering.
we know of people in our community who have 50 cats.
Well-
They do not get another cat from us.
No,
We
No.
tell other people don't give them
But
more
there
cats.
are also
because
some
they
that are
don't
like, I've got 4 or 5, and we're not having kids,
No.
and
Yeah,
we
that's
can,
right.
we
Yeah,
can
that's
have
right.
like we are
Mary.
financially stable and
Yeah.
able to care for them. So I don't
That's
I
right. get
don't think there's
Yeah,
a limit.
Shaq,
I think it's situational.
If you're talking about Kelly, she treats her animals better than we treat our kids.
Well, and then
No, there's a few of them.
who am I thinking of? The foster that I don't understand how like people actually live in her house. Because,
that has the white couch.
yes,
You don't need to drink alcohol.
Yeah.
her house is so clean, and I just go in there and I'm like, what? She doesn't like work like pay job, right?
I mean, an out of the home job.
Yeah.
Yes, she works at home.
Yeah, she just is a spectacular
Here's one.
and
Mosquito
homemaker.
Kr- Kristen Meter.
Hi, Kristen.
Love your organization. We
She
just
used to work
Thank
with
you.
me.
we just went and picked up a mama cat and her 3 kittens about 4 weeks old tonight.
Kristen.
What's the best thing to give mama cat to help her produce the best milk possible for her babies?
Question, mother and baby.
What do you do with those?
Yeah, what are you doing
Are
with
these the
those?
ones you talked to me about the other day?
Are you fostering them for a
Did you talk to
rescue?
me about these the other day?
We're only going to foster her for about 3 days, it
And then
says.
what?
Whoa.
Where are they going?
I haven't responded yet.
Kristen, I feel like a
Kristen,
text
call me
message
later.
Yeah.
from Tara might be in
Yeah.
order.
I think she talked to me about these the other day. I'm glad you got them.
Yeah, she used to work with me.
But to answer your
Yeah,
question,
way back in the
honestly,
day.
make sure she's
Before
eating
she had
kitten
boys?
food.
Yep.
Because
Why is it
she's
kids?
burning a lot of calories nursing those babies.
Yep.
So give her ample kitten food.
Yeah, kitten food.
Dry,
Being a
wet.
mother and baby is really spectacular.
Yeah, but sometimes they won't eat it. What's the good stuff you sell that I kept
I
going
love
through?
Aruba.
That's it.
Aruba is
The wet
great.
food?
Yeah, the wet food is it's really soft.
It's like a
great
mousse.
Yes.
Crap. Way
You
too
were
much.
worried about
Yeah.
me with a dog with
So,
a weight limit. You got
lots and lots of wet food
Olivia.
for mom. And babies.
Oh, she's fostering because the person will be back home. So she's just,
Okay, but then what happened?
yeah, well,
We need to know.
we'll get in touch.
Kristen, you need to text me. I need to know.
Yeah.
I've
Um,
designated. We've all designated ourselves.
Emily Lester
Yes.
Hi, Emily. That's Road Rash's mom.
says, I could take another foster. Just let me know.
Nah, Road Rash will start peeing on stuff again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Forget
okay.
about it. Nope.
God, talk about expensive cats.
Oh,
That God Road Rash, that jackass.
He's a good boy.
Something. Shout out on our page or something.
Actually, what she
That
owes
cat
us-
was taken to Green Hill Road Rash
Yeah.
for a brief second here. Taken to Green Hill, and Green Hill said flea allergy. He was the one who had all the open wounds.
Yeah.
And so then Officer Debbie was like, I'm not convinced with this. So she took it to EVH. And because he was in a trap, nobody was giving him any attention. Like, he's a feral. So they were able to give him a convenient injection and said he needed to stay inside for like 5 days. So she took it back to Green Hill, and Green Hill was like, no. So she called me and she's like, hey, Jackie. And I'm like, great, sexy tomcat boy that's beat up from the street Duh.
And look at
Yeah,
us
and
now.
look at us
He's
now.
on special food and
A year later, he's
meds
on
and-
like
We still have
$12
it.
a day food. And
I can't even think
his
about.
stupid net.
What's our most expensive cat?
Oh, Road Rash is getting up there.
Yeah.
Because he's not even.
well, not
adopted.
part of the rescue, but Leo,
I spent over $12,000 on Union.
I was gonna say
Union.
Yeah.
Leo.
And Leo was
Leo was
7,000-8,000
But
at least.
I think, like, in rescue,
Well,
I
they
think
were
it
in
was
the
big.
rescue.
Ooh, Emily mentioned she wanted a younger cat, and then she said, "What about Pepsi? We had a moment at Hometown Pets."
We had a moment.
I love it.
Pepsi. If you let go in your house, you'll never see her again.
Is
Unfortunately.
that Emily Lester?
No, Emily Liebrecht.
Emily might be good with bottle babies. Emily Lester. She works at home.
He said someone different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
different.
but I was just going
Yeah.
by
Okay. Okay.
If you are interested in somebody, all you got to do is fill out the application on our website.
Yep.
It's just felinegoodanimalrescue.org, and you can find our foster application, our adoption application, all of that.
All the
and
things.
we reach out to you as soon as we can. Again, we all work.
I
so
think
we
it's
do our
important
best,
people
but-
realize we have an email,
Yeah.
which we primarily use. We get contacted on our personal cells. We get contacted.
Speaking of that.
And I won't. The answer is you got to contact the rescue. There's a process, and I'm
Yeah.
Speaking of trapping, somebody needs to know where to put their cat.
not even gonna go there. Speed round. What's your favorite color cat?
The Lynx Point. Ooh.
Clark.
Speed round. Go.
Honestly, Tito.
Tito's not a color.
Tito's black and fluffy with some brown. He's my Tino Maine Coon.
Orange. Hey, look, he figured it out. He got up.
Color.
Okay. Is there a question? Hi.
Do you
I have
want-
some dogs.
Hi. Can you put him in my car in the back seat?
Is
Do you
she at
want-
my house?
Okay. Do
Me?
you know which one's my car? Obviously,
Who's
yeah.
here?
Yeah.
How do they know
Subaru.
where I live?
Trying to give me your address.
She's dropping it off.
You gave somebody my address.
Yes.
It's literally on every thank you card we send out. Thank you, Mom.
Tax records, public information.
Thank you.
All right, but you know what? There's
Bye.
3 properties under my name, so you can just figure out which one I live in.
There you go.
Good luck with that.
She's a helper. She's helping.
That's nice.
Yep.
Check.
Nope.
Another question?
Nope.
If it,
What?
I mean, we have been
Favorite
out
kind
here
of cat?
for.
Lynx Point. Yeah.
Dustin asked if you guys need anything dropped off in the area.
No, I don't think so.
I
Think,
think we're all right right now.
yeah. Okay.
We're almost done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's 8:45. We've been doing this.
All right.
Now.
That's it. That's all for the
Thanks
questions.
for
All
the
right.
questions. That's good.
Thank you guys. Yes.
Yeah. Let us know if we should do this again. Was it fun?
Scarlet.
Was it not? Was it informative? You guys can still ask questions later too if you'd like.
Yeah. We'll answer them.
Okay.
Okay. I put on